Hello boys and girls, today I'm going to talk you through your Memorial Day packet, which has a total of 3 articles in it, and after each article you'll notice there's 1 or 2 activity pages which you need to fill out by answering questions, and then even doing a little bit of drawing towards the end. Memorial Day is the first article that we're going to be reading in this packet. It goes like this. Memorial Day is a big holiday for American families. Everybody gets together for pool parties, barbecues, and all kinds of family fun. While it's wonderful to see people having fun on Memorial Day weekend, it's important to remember the real meaning of the holiday. It is a day to honor and remember all the military men and women who have died serving our country. Memorial Day got its start after the Civil War ended, except then it was called Decoration Day. Everyone decided upon one day, at that time it was May 30th, to go to the cemeteries and decorate the graves of Union soldiers with flowers, notes, and sometimes even handmade toys. This was in 1868. In 1882, Decoration Day was changed to Memorial Day, when the North and South came together to honor both Union and Confederate soldiers who had died during the Civil War. However, the U.S. has been involved in many wars since the Civil War, so in 1967 it became the official day to honor all of the military who have died serving their country. In 1971, Memorial Day was legally changed to the last Monday in May, which is when we celebrate it now. Do you know someone whose mother, father, brother, or sister is in the military? Some servicemen are fighting overseas and won't be home for Memorial Day. How about doing something special to show support for your friends and their families who are in the military? Number 1. Get some of your friends together and make funny get well cards to take to veterans in your local hospital, and maybe bake some cookies to take them along. Number 2. Organize your own Memorial Day parade with your bikes and skateboards. Wear red, white, and blue clothes and put small American flags on your handlebars or put a miniature one on your baseball cap. Number 3. Get your parents to teach you how to display a large American flag and put one up in your front yard or in a stand on the garage wall. Number 4. Write letters to send to soldiers overseas. Tell jokes, funny stories, your dog's latest antics, anything to make a soldier laugh. They'll love you for it. You can get soldiers' names and PO addresses from a local Veterans Administration. Number 5. Talk to someone who has served in the military. Ask them to tell you what it was like. Many veterans love to tell stories about their experiences. We're lucky to live in such a free country. However, our country wouldn't be safe and free if it were not for the brave men and women who have served in the military. The purpose of Memorial Day is to remember those who have died fighting for our country, and we can also give special thanks to the men and women who serve today. So a lot of these activities you can't actually do now in quarantine, but you can still find a way to celebrate Memorial Day. Once you finish reading that article, you're going to go on to the next page, which has some multiple choice questions and also some questions where you are asked to write your answer in on the lines provided. When you're writing your answer, please make sure to write it in complete sentences. If you need extra space, you can always continue writing on a piece of white lined paper. Once you've completed this page, you can move on to the next article. This next article is called Remembering the Fallen. John walked through the park with his mom. It was their favorite way to spend a Saturday morning. They'd feed the birds and have a picnic brunch. But today, their usual picnic spot was already taken. They continued walking, looking for a good place to eat. John's stomach rumbled as he approached a statue of a man kneeling in front of a pair of boots, a rifle, and a helmet. What is this a statue of? It's a memorial for a fallen soldier. Mom's eyes glistened with tears as she stared at the statue. When I was a little girl, Grandma and Grandpa used to take me here every Memorial Day. The whole town would get together and remember those who'd been lost. That sounds really sad, John said. Actually, it made people feel better. Sometimes talking about a loss helps us heal, and remembering those who died for us is a great way to honor them. Like with this statue? Mom nodded. Then why don't people get together here anymore? I don't know. A woman used to lead us in prayer. Then one year no one got together. I don't know why. I know, came a shaky voice from a nearby bench. John looked at the old woman. She held a cane and wore glasses on a string around her neck. Did you used to attend the memorials too? Mom asked. The woman nodded. I ran them. That woman you were just talking about is me. Why did you stop the memorial services if they were helping so many people? John asked. I got very sick for a while. I'd hoped someone else would take over the services, but instead the tradition was forgotten. She lowered her head. Are you better now? John asked. Yes, but I'm afraid I'm much too old to organize a memorial. I wish I could, though. My Edward deserves to be remembered. John sat down on the bench next to the woman. Who's Edward? Tears filled the old woman's eyes. My husband. He died in battle just months after we were married. I'm so sorry, Mom said. So he was a fallen soldier, John said. The old woman nodded, unable to speak. John put his hand on hers. Could you tell me how to run the memorial service? I'd like to do it this year. The old woman smiled. You remind me of my Edward. He had the same gray eyes and curly brown hair. Hearing that, John wanted to help more than ever. Can we do it, Mom? Can we run the service for Mrs. McElroy? The old woman said. Mom nodded. I think it's a great idea. John squeezed Mrs. McElroy's hand. I'd love to hear more about Edward. So once you've finished reading that article, you're going to answer these questions that are based on that article. And same thing, for the multiple choice, it's pretty clear you pick one of these options. But on the open-ended questions, please make sure that you're writing your answer in complete sentences. And the last article in this packet is also called Memorial Day. Memorial Day is an American holiday that is celebrated on the last Monday in the month of May. Memorial Day is a day to honor and remember all of the military men and women who have died serving our country. Memorial Day first began after the Civil War. It was first called Decoration Day. This day was celebrated on May 30th. In 1868, people would go to the cemeteries and decorate the graves of Union soldiers. They would place flowers, notes, and handmade items on graves. In 1882, Decoration Day was changed to Memorial Day. This is when the North and South joined together to honor both the Union and Confederate soldiers who had died during the Civil War. Since this time, the United States has been involved in several wars. In 1967, Memorial Day was changed to honor all of the men and women who died serving their country. In 1971, Memorial Day was legally changed to the last Monday in May. Many men and the women of the United States military have given their life in order to protect our freedom. It is because of their bravery, dedication, and honor that we live in a nation that is free. After reading this article, you have 2 pages of activities. One of them is these 4 multiple choice questions, which you can answer. And the last page actually asks you to draw a picture to honor the men and women of our military. Then, write about why it is important to remember the fallen heroes. So in this box here, you can draw your picture if you're printing out this page. And then below it, you can write your answer to that question about why is it important to remember the fallen heroes on these lines provided. A couple of sentences will do, but please make sure it's written in complete sentences. Don't give a list. If you're doing this on a separate piece of paper, you can draw your picture, and then just below it on lines, if it's on line paper, you can write your few sentences that will describe why it's important to remember the fallen heroes. Once you're all done with these pages, boys and girls, we're asking you to take pictures of just your answer pages, so meaning just the ones that you've selected answers on or written your answers on, and submit those to your Class Dojo portfolio. Please let us know if you have any questions about this, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks, boys and girls.